Good evening to everyone, all of you. We welcome you from all parts of India, I assume. So we will have a little, this today's session is lots of questions to you, and we want you to answer. Yeah, we want you to answer on the chat box. So whenever I do like this, you write the answers in the chat box. So we'll start off with a little small introduction of yourself. So if you can just write um, what profession or rather what work do you do? So job, profession or business or whatever you do. Your name is already there, but what do you do is what you can just write down one line. We'll wait for 30 seconds and we get a little introduction for each other, at least on the chat box. Like in which line of work, which line of profession you are, which line you're mastering. Some of you are CA, some of you are advocates, some of you are solicitors, some of you are in maybe any other one. So, and like, how many years, like 2 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. You can write even your age. So just a little introduction between you and me and Sarita. So everyone can write it down, like Subha, Vinod, Kalpesh, you have written. The others also can participate. Wonderful. Chirag, yes. Yeah, like how Chirag has written, others also can write. It'll be wonderful. Yeah. Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. I'm getting the whole thing. So again, like I said, this is a session of lots of questions, and the topic we have given is change your outlook, grow in your job, profession, or business. That's the name of the topic. So, with this, I would like you to just close your eyes for a few moments. Like Ashita said, it's on self awareness. So, we are bringing about the awareness in you. So, if you can close your eyes for a few moments and think of any challenge you are facing in life, think of any problem you're facing in life, think of any difficulty you're facing in life. It could be regarding health, it could be regarding money, wealth, lack of funds, lack of cash flow, lack of customers, lack of job, anything in the area of wealth. It can be about health regarding some, the fear of corona, the fear of COVID, or you may be having some physical ailments like diabetes or ulcers or arthritis or high blood pressure in case you have, or it may be relationships also. That means you're having difficulty with your spouse, with your husband, with your wife, with your boss, with your job, with your customer, with your supplier, with any relative, friend. So any challenge you are facing, but of course, I want you to take one challenge, and we'll play a little game for for 21 days. A game of 21 days we will play. We will see whether you can resolve this challenge in 21 days. Okay, that's what the game is. So it's not today's session, just today's session. The session starts today, and I will give you some home play to do for 21 days, and we will see if your challenge is resolved, yes or no. You only see, because it's a practical session. So first, before that, I would like you to close your eyes, think if any one challenge you are facing in health or wealth or relationship, and we will see how to resolve it for starting today, okay, in 21 days. So I think that's the game, how it starts, okay? So I'll wait for 30 seconds and you can write down your challenge on the chat box. My challenge is this, or my problem is this. Maybe you want more money, maybe you want a better relationship, maybe you want better health, but be as specific as you can. So we'll just wait. Hmm? Wait for 30 seconds. Yeah.
Manoj, unmute.
Subha, it's a nice start, health, but you need to write down exactly what in health it is. Huh? What in health? It means be specific as you can. Is it the heart? Is it the lungs? Is it the pancreas? Is it the neck pain? Is it the back pain? Is it the knee problem? Is it a cough? Is it a cold? Is it fear of corona? Is it the fear of COVID? Anything. Be as specific as you can. Yeah, Sarita, you can keep on reading it.
Okay, Manoj. Jai Prakash ji says improvement in health to be more organized. Vinod Dingra ji says some behavioral problem of a colleague. Atul Purani ji says difficult to adapt to new challenges, technologies, and feeling of left out in pace. Narsimhan says to improve my fitness and be consistent about maintaining fitness on all days for the rest of my life.
Yeah, others can also write it. So that gives us a, by the end of today, you'll get the solutions of how to go about it. The whole idea is, like I said, it's an interactive session. It's not like something I'm going on speaking. I'll keep on putting questions and showing some videos and giving you answers towards your own questions. Can we have everyone participate, please? Everyone put it on the chat box. There are 30 plus people here, so we need 30 answers, and then the game starts.
Kalpesh ji says wealth issue. Even I have knowledge of DT, IDT, fundamental and technical analysis.
Last 15 seconds for you to answer. Yeah, that's good. Start participating.
Pradipta says low back pain.
All right. So I'll be playing one video now. Okay. And then I will ask you a question after the video. Okay. So, but by the time I play the video, if you can put in all your difficulties or challenges on the chat box, it will help you and it will help me too. So this is a video, and this is a video, 2-3 minute video. It is a video on some practice which you can start today. You can start this practice right away today if you want to, and why we will tell you soon. Okay. So once again, this is about gratitude. Like we learned, like I told you, there are 5 levels. The first level, which we learned in Magic of Gratitude: prepaid, postpaid, meditation, food, bath time, fragrance, etc. Now the second level is when we do the self-love, we go deeper and we understand that prepaid, which we can make it into lotus gratitude, that postpaid, we can make it into lotus gratitude. Thank you, Nitya Shantiji, to give us this idea. So, what is lotus gratitude? You make your palms, you make your hands like a lotus, and then one by one, in the morning when we get up, we just start prepaid gratitude like we learnt in Magic of Gratitude. You visualize the whole day and whatever you wish to do, be or have in the whole day, you are giving gratitude in advance. So for example, today is the best day of my life. Today I'm enjoying every segment of the day. Today I'm meeting wonderful people. My business is going very well. I'm getting great orders in my business. My children and me are having wonderful time. I'm spending great time with my parents and spouse. I'm doing very well in my studies. I'm just enjoying the day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this way, you, in positive present tense, you are visualizing the whole day and giving prepaid gratitude in advance. In the night, similarly, before sleeping, we sit and we put our hands like this and we thank the whole day backwards. For example, thank you, we had a fantastic dinner. Thank you, we had a fantastic relationship with everyone today. Thank you. I met my friends and it was such a wonderful time. Thank you. We got all the orders which we envisioned. Thank you. The payments did not come it as per I wanted. Thank you. Thank you for the person who shouted at me. I learned so much. Thank you. I got stuck up in the traffic jam, but I got so much extra time with myself. This way, at the end, you say thank you, thank you, thank you. So maybe about 10 of this you can do it. Lotus in the morning and lotus in the night. This makes sure once we do this, we sleep 8 hours with a thank you. So this way we can create what we want while sleeping. So wishing you all the best and level 2, gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so this video, okay, this video was about in the morning, as soon as we get up, we hold and we thank, we create the whole day in advance. So basically, you are imagining your whole day in advance, what you're going to do, and you're thanking in advance. In the night, many things would have happened like that. We thank that. Many things may not have happened the way you would have visualized. Things went ulta, the things went opposite of what you thought. To that also we thank. Now, the question comes, why should we thank when things not happen our way? Why should we thank? We'll look into it later. Okay. So right now, in the morning you thank, and in the night you thank, and every 1.5 hours you thank. Now, this today's session is about thanking. Why to thank? We'll look at it in a few moments from now. But how many of you are doing this? Can you just write down yes? If you are not doing this, just write down no. So participate. Of course, you don't know about it, so you may not, but some people have been practicing like this. So you just write down yes or no on the
Jayaprakash
screen.
ji say not doing, Narsimhan ji saying not doing, no. Dinesh ji says sometimes. Jatin ji says yes. Subha Rao ji says yes sometimes.
All right, wonderful. Yeah, some people have this habit of thanking. Some people may not be having, no problem.
Chirag ji says, yes, I thank in some way through positive affirmation. Kalpesh ji says, yes, doing but not regularly.
So I'll show you one more video, okay, of not only in the morning you thank, not only in the night you thank, but we need to thank every 1.5 hour also. Okay, so how do you thank every 1.5 hour? It's very simple. We just put a alarm in our phone. Every 1.5 hour we put the alarm, and in that every 1.5 hour we just thank what has happened. We'll see this video. Of course, I will explain why and all those things, but these are some things which we can practice from today, and you start getting wonderful results. So we'll show you this video a little. So this is about segment intending, level 3. Level 1, simply remembering the 4 mantras. Level 2, we gave you 5 statements which you could use. Level 3 is really creating the next 1.5 hour what we wish to happen. For example, you have a meeting, so we say the next 1.5 hour, our meeting is going fantastic. We are getting fantastic results, fantastic cooperation with everyone. We are getting our payments on time. We are getting great ideas in the meeting. Let's say you're going out for a movie. So next 1.5 hour, we're really enjoying the movie. Let's say we're going out for a wedding or a dinner. Next 1.5 hour, we had just grand time with our friends. Let's say you are having a conversation with your child and you're helping him to study. The next 1.5 hour, my child is studying very well and we both are enjoying ourselves. So like that, whatever activity we are planning to do, we are beforehand visualizing, speaking it aloud and saying it's already the way I visualize it to be. So this is the third level of segment intending. So wishing you all the best. Start with this and really enjoy creating what you want in this beautiful, magical world. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we started off with the video. As soon as I get up in the morning, what I, Sarita, or thousands and thousands and thousands of people, tens of thousands of people are doing this all over the world. We have these online programs. So why they are doing it, they're getting incredible results. You say thank you and imagine the whole day. In the night, you say thank you to whatever has happened in the day. And in between every 1.5 hour, we keep on saying thank you to the previous and thank you, we create the other. Now, why do we do this is what we will start explaining right now. Okay, so many of you may be wondering, what is this happening? What is happening? So, uh, we're going to start with something called the science of creation. Why do we do it is we'll understand through this little thing called the science of creation. We will be putting some slides on the screen, and of course your mics are mute, but I want you to read it out along with us loudly. Why we read it loudly is when you read it loudly, it goes into your subconscious more deeper. If you just read it with your eyes, you will get 5% benefit. But if you read it aloud, you will get 25% benefit. So that is why we are asking you to read the science of creation. So are you all ready? Can you just write a yes on the chat box? Are you ready? Ready to read? Ready to play the game today? It's just a 1 hour game because another 45 minutes and we close. In 45 minutes, you will get,
Yes, yes, yes.
yeah, in 45 minutes, you will get maybe what you are seeking through in your whole life also. It could be possible. Any challenge under the world, any challenge in your life, you can reverse it, get the answer, the solution, and practice from today. So that's the power of this thing. So are you all ready? Can we have a round? Yes to everyone. Some of you are participating very well. The others, we are waiting for you to participate.
So we have yes from many. We have from Jaiprakash ji, Kalpesh, Dinesh ji, Subbarao ji, and Ashita Shah. We are having yes.
Okay. So science of creation, just read it along with Sarita. Yeah. And
Chirag.
I'm explaining.
Yeah. So what is the law of attraction? Law of attraction says all that we are experiencing in our lives, we have attracted both the good and bad by our thoughts, feelings, prayers, actions, inactions, and soul level decisions.
Right. So, how many of you agree to this that knowingly or unknowingly we have attracted our life? For some people, life is wonderful. You have attracted it. For some people, life is not so wonderful. That also we have attracted. So, law of attraction in India we call it the law of karma. So, how many of you agree to this? Can you have a yes if you agree?
Dinesh ji says 100% I agree. Subbarao ji says yes. Shah Rajendra ji says yes. Jai Prakash ji says yes. Jatin ji says agree.
All right,
Ashita
we'll
says
read.
yes. But the good part is we can change our circumstances by changing the way we think and feel, what we believe and what we say to ourselves. That is a self-talk and the actions we take.
So, this means knowingly or unknowingly, many of you have agreed that we are attracting what we are having in our life by our thoughts. But the good part is, if it is not good, the experience is not good, we have the capability to change it. We have the potential to change it. We have the possibility to change it. So, how many of you agree to this now? We give you an example, okay, of this. We give you this example.
So if you search Google for scarcity, what pictures do you normally get to see?
Suppose you
Okay,
type
you
the
can put
words.
it in the chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Suppose you type the word scarcity, what pictures you normally see? Exactly what we are showing. And then
And if you type abundance, so this is
abundance.
the type of pictures. Yes,
So,
all chartered accountants.
so we are like a magnet attracting whatever we are thinking. We are thinking about abundance, we attract abundance. We are thinking about scarcity, we attract that. So this is a question we are putting. Just read it and you need to fill the blank.
The brain is very, very dash with what you want.
So this is a very important principle in the brain. Like you thought about scarcity, you typed scarcity, you got scarcity. You thought about abundance, you typed abundance, you got abundance. What is happening in the brain? The brain is very, very dash. What is that word? What is that word? Powerful. Okay, like everyone.
Powerful. Kalpesh is saying powerful. More answers. Come on. Wavering. Dinesh says wavering. Attached. Yes, more. We can have more. Adaptive.
Wonderful, wonderful. At least you're participating. I'm happy you're participating. Okay. So the
Yes.
Yeah, the brain, the answer is the brain is very, very clear with what you want or what you don't want. When I say clear means what we mean by that is the more clear the brain is, the more that is what we start attracting. The more specific the brain is, that is what exactly we start attracting. So at one moment, you can either be clear with what you want or you can be clear with what you don't want. Only one thing can happen at one moment. We can't sail and at the same time I want both, not possible. One, either your focus is on what you want, or either your focus is what you don't want. We give you an example. Okay. Mm, we give you an example. Now please answer on the chat box. Okay. How many of you, how many of you don't want to fall sick? How many of you don't want to fall sick? Write down yes if you don't want to fall sick.
So Harshit says yes. Yes, yes, yes. Sadashivji, Vinodji, Subbarao-ji, yes, yes. We don't want to fall sick. Kalpesh, Dinesh,
Next
they
question.
don't want to fall sick.
Next question is, how many of you feel that you are having difficulty in generating more money in your life? Just write down again me. Write down the word me. If you are finding difficulty in generating more money in your life.
Subbarao-ji says
Yeah, a lot of
me,
you written
Tanvi.
me. Now the third question. Third question. Okay, how many of you feel, which you have already written, some of you had written earlier, how many of you feel that someone is someone is bugging you in your life, someone is irritating you in your life, someone is talking ill about you in your life, or basically, in other words, how many of you have complaints about some person in your life, any person, if you have complaints? So write down the word I. Just write down the word I. If you have complaints against any person in your life,
I
husband,
have
wife, boss, colleagues, friends, relatives, anyone.
Vinodji says
Matlab,
I, Subbarao-ji says I,
yeah. So
Dinesh-ji
now,
says I.
so now see this statement. Okay, the brain is very, very clear with what you want or what you don't want. Okay, means what? Okay, is is I I don't want sickness. I don't want to fall sick. 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 So what is, when you go on saying I don't want to fall sick, what is the brain getting clear? Which word the brain is getting clear with? Please tell me. Which word the brain is getting clear with that I don't want to fall? Can you write down that word? Can you write down that word on the chat box? I don't want to fall sick. So that sickness is getting clearer and clearer and clearer in the brain, because unknowingly we are focusing on the word sickness. So more sickness comes. Today, COVID, Corona is hitting people more out of fear of the word Corona and COVID rather than the actual virus. No doubt the virus is there, but more people are dying or even getting infected or fearful of the word Corona, COVID. The moment you hear that, there's some fear which comes in. True or false? Please write down.
True. Dinesh-ji says true, true. Subbarao-ji says true. Harshit says
So,
true.
so take the next example. I am feeling money is difficult to generate. 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 So the brain is getting clear on what words. Can you write down? The brain is getting clear with what words. Can you write down?
Money, difficult to generate. Difficult. Difficult to generate.
Right. So the moment we focus on difficult to generate, more difficulty will come to generate. So what we are saying is, unknowingly we focus on what we don't want rather than what we want. Okay, so when we say, we give you this example, okay, we see this. You will explain this 0 to 40 and 70 to 100. You will explain.
Yes, Manoj. So as you can see, we have divided it into five. If you see from 0 to 20, this is a low vibration. So here you will observe it's like you are at the mode of suicide, revenge, and anger. The next phase is 20 to 40. Even if you rise a little bit from there, you're still in anger, frustration, and disturbances. From 40 to 60, as you raise your vibrations, the disturbance becomes to irritation, and 60 becomes to hopefulness. As you reach the hopefulness, if you increase your vibrations more, 70 you see peacefulness, 80 is joyfulness. And from 80 to 100, you see the blissfulness and godliness. So here are the two
Yeah.
sides you can see. One is the lower and the other is the higher.
So
Yes, Manoj.
typically we call 0 to 40 negative and 70 to 100 we call positive. But we in our programs we don't call it negative positive. We call it low vibration, high vibration. Low vibration, high vibration. That means our emotions keep on going up and down during the day. When things happen as per what we want, ah, when things don't happen the way we want, when children listen to us, wow. When they don't listen to us, when you get a check of 10 lakh rupees lottery, how will you feel? Write down on the chat box. Suddenly you get a 10 lakh rupees lottery check. How will you feel? Write it down. Yes, exactly. Great. Wow. Now you deposit that check in the bank and the check bounces. How will you feel? When you deposit the check bounces. How do you feel? So, suddenly emotions are going high, suddenly emotions are going low. This continuously happens with us during the day. True or false? True or false? Our emotions are going up and down. So, if you see this picture, 0 to 20, vibration, revengeful you're feeling, revengeful. You want to hit that person. You're feeling angry, this 20 to 40 vibration. 40 to 60, somewhat good, kabhi khushi, kabhi gum. 60 to 80, you are happy. And 80 to 100, you are extremely happy. So these are the five vibrations which we have: revenge, complaints, hope, love, and surrender. So yeah, you will be having some questions. So I will answer the questions a little later. Okay. So if you have any if you have any health problem, you can reverse it. You can heal yourself. Okay. There's a video, but I'll not show you. I will share these videos at the end of that 21-day game. I will share all the videos with you one by one. Okay. So the principle of the brain. Okay, this is a very important principle, one of the principles of the brain. Okay, why we tell you to be in gratitude morning, night? Why we tell you to be in gratitude every 1.5 hours? Because of this principle of the brain. Can you just read it all together?
Yeah, the subconscious mind does not know the difference between an actual event or an event which is created or imagined in the brain.
Can you read it once again, everyone together with your mics mute? Read it loudly so you can get this into your head.
Once again, do I read it again?
Yes.
Do I read it again, Manoj?
Yes.
The subconscious mind does not know the difference between an actual event or an event which is created or imagined in the brain.
Yeah, this is a very, very important principle. And Sarita, if you can remember it, say it once again, just like that.
Yes.
And I will explain to them.
The subconscious mind does not
Say it.
know, yeah,
Yeah, the difference
subcon
between.
the difference between an actual event or an event created or imagined by it.
Yeah. So on this, I will show you one video. Okay, why we are showing you this video is, I'll tell you, you say, "Hey, why don't you speak? Why are you showing the videos?" No, it's not that. The game we are playing is for 21 days. You need to practice this game 5 minutes every day. 5 minutes, if you practice every day, you will see a dramatic change in your health, wealth, and relationships. And that game is at the end. We're going to share these videos on every daily basis for 21 days. And then I want you to notice the change. So these videos, of course, will be shared. So that's why I'm showing you the way it is. So this is one of the videos. Okay, just see this. And the explanation you'll get now.
Subconscious mind does not know the difference between an actual event or an event which is created or imagined in the brain.
So I'm just leaving this for you to read it once again. Okay, subconscious mind does not know the difference between the actual event and the event which is created or imagined in the brain. Means what? This video will explain to you. See this video very, 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 very carefully and with full of concentration. This video can give you an answer to all problems in your life.
So the subconscious mind takes that as reality. For example, okay, you're going, it's very, very pitch dark, very dark. And then you go, you're walking, and you see something on the ground like this. Immediately, our mind, what will it perceive it as? Snake. Say loudly, snake. And we will start perspiring. Yes or no? Yes. So you see it, snake, oh. Then you take out a torch and see, smile comes. That it is just a piece of rope. Yes or no? Yes. Imagine a rope gave us so much perspiration. Yes or no? Yes. In the Success Cube program, we name it as false evidence appearing fear. FEAR acronym. Okay? So, just a piece of rope is giving me so much perspiration. So just the memory of my thinking it is a snake gives me the fear. Yes or no? How many of you agree to this?
So what is happening in the brain is my question to you. Scientifically, what is happening in the brain? Why did you perspire first? And a piece of rope you perspired? How can it be? You, you saw a rope and it perspiration. How? So tell me why. Because, yes, someone, imagination, very good. So scientifically, I will explain to you scientifically, when we see the snake, okay, scientifically, now please understand this very, very, because I'll give you the application we will give you up now. When you see the snake, you got an image of a snake. That image was sent to the brain. The brain released chemicals as per the image, okay, and the chemicals it released was stressful, cortisol, adrenaline, and immediately perspiration came. Then you put a torch, you saw the rope, the image of the rope went to the brain released now happy chemicals, dopamine, serotonin, endorphins, and suddenly That happy chemicals, you found the body relaxed. This is the science of जो बोएंगे वो पाएंगे. What you sow is what you reap. You sowed the snake, you got perspiration. You sowed the rope, the body was relaxed. Did you understand this example? So you, most of you, yes, you understood this. This now, that snake, this this watchman, you see my photo, myself. This watchman has been sleeping, and we have put lots of snakes inside our stored this thing. Lots of snakes we have got, and one of the snake definitely
Can be your mother-in-law. By thinking of her only, my God, perspiration. Right? It can be your husband, it can be your wife, or it can be your definitely boss. I think of him and my God. Perspiration.
that fool, the rascal. And like this, we have created many such snakes in our life, true or false. Most of us have created lots and lots of snakes. Just write down on the chat box, different people, true or false. That is we have got so many, we have created so many snakes in our life. That person is like this, that person is a rascal, that person is a fool, he doesn't know, she doesn't know, like this. True or false? Yeah, I appreciate Jai Prakash. There are so many. Yes, I appreciate your truthfulness. Yeah. So we'll continue. Okay. And just see now what we can do about it. Okay. That's important. What we are going to share with you is what do we do? Watchman has been sleeping. Okay. We have put a lot of snakes in. Okay. How to convert the snake into a rope consciously, because when you saw it as a snake, actually it was a rope. It gave you perspiration because you imagined it as a snake. Now, if we imagine these snakes as boss and all, we can convert it. How do we convert it is basically what we're going to share with you. For that, we are asking you to close your eyes once again and think of some challenge you are going through, maybe some fear you're going through, some trauma you may be going through. It could be in the area of health, it could be in the area of this. Again, I'm asking you all to do the same. We started this session today was tell me your challenges. One challenge. Okay, we are only going to take one challenge. We can't take too many because then the brain gets confused. So take one challenge in the health or wealth or relationships and think which problem you want to resolve for yourself in your life in the next 21 days. Okay. So just think about it and we'll come to it little later. Wealth, money, business, job. It could be in the area of relationship, boss, neighbors, children, and so many people, spouse. So one fear, one challenge, one difficulty, one fear of business loss or corona times or what will happen, job, anything which is happening in your life, one of them think this is my fear, concern, or difficulty, challenge, problem, whatever. One. Okay, you may be having many, but one most important, we'll look at it now. Yeah, so you study this chart. Okay, again I'll put it like I said, either we go down or up, low or either we are operating out of fear or love, fear or love. So in this case, whatever you have written here, okay, we are operating out of fear. Right now, we are operating out of fear. So how do we do it?
So subconscious mind does not know the difference between this. So if we had a possibility of changing the way we think or perceive or see, then we can change the music which is playing in our life. It is playing hard rock, we can change it to soft and light music or whichever way you want to. So we have the power, and that's what we say. I am responsible for all that which happens in my awareness.
So, can you write down on the chat box what you got from this video? Anything you understood in this video? Just write down in the chat box. One line.
Yes, we can have a quick round of answers. Be fearless, irrespective of circumstances. It's the mind that creates fear. Try to be calm at all times. Yes, we have more coming up. Change your thinking. Our life is based on our attitude, that is thinking. Think positive. Always be positive, positive thinking.
All right. So, this is called, basically, we are coming to the solution now. Okay. This is called the science of creation. That means you can see a snake into a rope, and you can see a rope into a snake. You can create feelings of, in a fearful situation, you can create feelings of love, and in a lovable situation we can create feelings of fear. So how do we do this? How do you apply it? Okay, we have a problem. We already told you to visualize one problem, one challenge in your life, so that you've already visualized. So what we have to do is reframe our mind. Reframe our mind means what? Okay, is through one video we will show you how to reframe your mind through one simple video, and that will be the last video for today. You can now, from today onwards, apply it, see it, play the game for 21 days, and see your life has totally changed 180 degrees just in 21 days. You can change your life. See this video of how to reframe your mind.
On an energetic level, we are electromagnetic beings. An electrical current of energy is responsible for our every heartbeat. Our brains light up with electrical activity anytime we think, process, or experience feelings and emotions. We resonate with energy. Like a room full of tuning forks, all humming when you release old hurts and resentments, immediately new, fresh, positive energy is made available to you to help meet your goals and dreams. Hurts are reduced, so new energy is coming in. Why is it happening? Because you are removing the garbage and new energy is flowing in. So it can happen in one day also. But when you go back home, suddenly the same. How do you combat these every outer environment? How is what we are going to share. Before that, we read one more statement. The most amazing thing I have learned is that you embrace the negative energy bonds between you and the person of your unforgiveness. They are affected positively as well. Three areas maximum we get disturbed with. One is health, one is money, wealth, and one is relationship. And the fourth one is very important. We don't have enough time. So health issues, wealth, relationships. Okay. Now everyone goes through these three areas. These are the four areas of life, health, wealth, relationships, and time where people get disturbed and anxious. See, suppose some part of the body is paining, which pains almost every second, third, fourth day. Something is stiff, something pains, something this. So what do we do? Normally what we do, we blame it, we pass the buck, we go on doing various things. Now I'm telling you, start loving it, thanking it, sorry, I love you, thank you, sorry, forgive me. So why to say I love you? Suppose the shoulder is paining. Why I love you? It has served you, part of you. So it's like you loving your child. So you love it, right?
Accepting it.
And then thank you. Why?
It has served.
It has served you for so many years. And now, after thanking, I'm sorry. Why? I didn't take care of you. Please forgive me. Why?
Because I didn't take care.
So now onwards, I will take care of you. We are speaking to the body. Remember, in gratitude, we told you, right? I am thankful to you, my lungs, to you, my liver, to you. So this is itself a part of your body. Every cell has the whole component of the body, by the way. Every cell, and you know how many cells we have? We have more than 120 trillion cells. Every cell is a complete human being. It has got the brain, digestive system, everything it has got. Besides the reproductive system, everything is there in a cell. Each one is an individual. To the individual you're thanking, whether it's a shoulder pain or a head pain or the eye pain or whatever pain we are having, we say, I'm sorry, I didn't take care of you, and please forgive me, henceforth I'll take care of you. I truly love you, and thank you for all the services you have given me up till today. Now comes here, okay, money. Okay, I love you. Any doubt about that?
No.
Okay, yes. Thank you. Why?
Because you have been serving so long.
Yes, you have been serving, and because of you, I have got this dress and these specs and these beautiful this thing and all what you are wearing and these beads. Everything what you have is because of, and you have been eating for so many years, and you have been going driving and whatever. Money has served us, so I love you, thank you. Sorry, why?
Didn't value.
I didn't value you. I have been complaining about you. I have been finding you as a shortage. I have taken you for granted. I have never valued you to what I already have. Please forgive me. Henceforth, I will love you, value. I will value what I already have. When we value what we already have, it's going to multiply dramatically. Now comes to relationships. I love you because if you have a disconnect with a person, you can only have a disconnect with the person only if you love them. Only if you love, you can hate. Yeah, otherwise, a person like, let's say, 7.5 billion, I don't know 7.5 billion, so I don't know about them. It doesn't come in my awareness. But if I know you and closely, I love you and I may hate you also. So I love you. Is there any doubt? Okay, thank you. Why? He has thrown gali on you. He has cursed you. He has done this to you. So why to thank him? Because you have done this to me, I thank you to show me my somebodiness. I thank you because of you. Because of you, I remember I am a nobody. I thank you because you are my mirror. I thank you. You are my projection. I thank you. You are my reflection. If you can't understand so far whatever I have said, you can just thank that because of you, I am going through this pain is within me, and you are bringing out this pain which I did not know it exists. Because of you, I am realizing this pain. Thank you for showing me this. Yes. The other is always a mirror, remember. So thank you. And sorry, I did not take care of you. I am sorry, I took you for granted, or I'm sorry I did not recognize you. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I will take full responsibility. I will take care of our relationships. Whenever
So this was a little video on how do you bring about a change. Okay, So if we have any problem in our life, all we have to do is reframe our mind. Reframe our mind. Reframe our mind, it is called. So let's say, okay, we have these are 5 steps. We're not going to detail now. Some other day we will tell you. But if you have a fear of accident, which I also had personally, so much fear, it is all vanished because we reframed our mind. If you have a problem with health, you got to put a picture, and that time you got to reframe your mind. If you have a picture, if you have a fear of death, we need to reframe our mind. Family loss, reframe your mind. Darkness, fear, reframe your mind. Business failure, reframe your mind. Job loss, reframe your mind. Money loss, reframe your mind. Reframing your mind is what we are asking you to do. So, just to conclude, I'm just saying that if you want to play a game of 21 days, okay, now is the invitation to you and an offer to you if you want. If you want to play a game of 21 days, if you can give a commitment of 5 minutes in a day. 5 minutes for what? Watching a video, just like that's why I showed you 3-4 videos today, that you got to watch a video. Not only watching, but you need to write down that, oh, I learned this from this video. So if every day you learn, and I will send you a series of 21 videos in 21 days, okay? I will make a group between you, me, and Sarita, and our admin person. So 3-4 of us, one to one. So if we have 30 people here, I will make 30 groups, and I will post 5-minute video every day to you. You have to see it, and you have to reply back that, yes, I learned this from this video. If you do this, your brain neurology will change, the patterns will change, and there's a principle in the brain which says neurons which fire together wire together. Neurons which fire together wire together. So we need to go on firing new neurons every day by writing back, so it gets wired in a different way, and suddenly what we were thinking low of the person, we start thinking high, so the relationship improves. What we were thinking low about money, we start thinking high, so money starts coming in. What we were thinking low about health, we start thinking high, so health becomes better just by changing the way we think. Change your outlook, grow in your profession, job, business, health, wealth, and relationships. So I'm giving you about 1 minute time, okay, before I tell you the next part. 1 minute time where if you want to play the game of 21 days, you write down on the chat box 21 days and write down your WhatsApp number. And by tomorrow, I will make the group, and we will start sending you the videos from tomorrow for 21 days, and see if you can see the change in your outlook and see the change in your life throughout your life. I'm saying throughout, because thereafter also there is something. So 1 minute pause for yourself, write down 21 days. Whoever wants to play the game, it's up to you. There's no cost to it. It's my privilege. It is our privilege to be with you for and give you an opportunity to see. Okay. So we'll wait. Yeah, but you need to write your WhatsApp number, Kishore. Kishore, you have to, yeah, now you have written. Right. So that's where the group made. I will share something about what we do. Okay. We have this program online. It's called Design Your Life. We have one workshop, one new topic every month. So Design Your Life is, we call it joy shops. Instead of workshops, we call it joy shops. And the base of all joy shop is gratitude and self-love. We have different topics like letting go, on habits, anger management, money, wealth, relationships, on money itself, relationship itself. So we always tell you that you can do it in English and Hindi. ये आपके लिए भी नहीं है, आपके परिवार के लिए भी है. और रोज 200 जॉय शॉप 10 महीने तक ये चलेगा. 200 जॉय शॉप 10 महीने में आपको रोज एक वीडियो मिलेगा 21 दिन फिलहाल के लिए, लेकिन ये रोज भी मिल सकता है. 300 वीडियो 300 दिन में. और रोज मैं आपको सभी लोगों को, जो लोग ने व्हाट्सएप नंबर दिया है, हमारी तरफ से 21 दिन के लिए आप कोई भी प्रोग्राम ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं. ये जूम में है, ये शाम को होता है, शाम को 6 से कुछ कार्यक्रम 6 से 9, कुछ कार्यक्रम 6 से 11, कुछ कार्यक्रम 2 घंटे के लिए, कोई 4 घंटे के लिए. आप कभी भी आ सकते हैं, आप आजमा कर देख सकते हैं. हजारों लोग फैमिली में जुड़े हुए हैं, एंड वी आर इनवाइटिंग यू टू दिस फैमिली ऑफ SSY. If you don't have time, you can give just 1 hour, 2 hours. So from tomorrow onwards, you will get the invitation to all these programs. We are 24 of us in a team. This is a gift we are giving it to the whole globe. And this globe, we are giving this gift to the whole globe means what? That there is no particular cost to all this. It's a service. Yes, people, then how do we run all this? Is people contribute when they are benefited. They all contribute their full selves, and that is how it is being run throughout the world. So what is Design Your Life is, I will show you one small video on Design Your Life, and this will be the last video, after which I will ask you to share, or you have any questions, we can answer those questions. Till then, if you have not written your WhatsApp number, you may write if you want to, of course. Okay. And see this video. Design Your Life. This is an offering to the whole world, to the whole globe. And we look forward to you to join the family of Design. Design Your Life means D by L. D by L.
Do you want to live a life like a master or like a slave? Do you want to live a life by default or by design? Do you want to live a life out of habit or by intention? Do you want to live a mundane life or full of excitement? Do you want to live a life by memory or by inspiration? Or do you want to live an ordinary life or a life of a magician? Do you want to be super healthy? Do you want to be super wealthy and have super happy relationships with everyone? Join us in designing our life. All we are asking you is give us one day in 1 month, 12 days in 1 year, and see the transformation which will happen in this time. As you know, Taj Mahal was not built in 1 day, and Amitabh Bachchan did not make it in 1 day. A Sachin Tendulkar did not make it in 1 day. In fact, all these great icons, they spent a lot of time on changing and transforming their lives. They actually designed their life knowingly or unknowingly. And that's what we are going to do together. Like I already told you, 1 day in a month, 1 workshop in a month, 12 workshops in a year. With every day, you spend a few minutes on what you learn and practice it every day. You will be given a guide who will follow up with you every day and make sure you start designing your life just like I have designed my life. And the change, you will see it for your own self. On the first day, you have already shifted. In 30 days, you will be able to see it clearly. In 60 days, you will be a new person. In 90 days and thereafter, you will see the metamorphosis happening in your life, just the way it has happened in thousands of people's lives and of course my own life. The net result: super health, super wealth, super relationships, like I said. So what to do now? All you have to do is just register with us online or offline, join the workshop, and of course collect your free gift when you come. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So now it's open to any questions and answers. If you have any questions, there's a question and answer box. You can write it down and we'll answer if you want to. We were to close by 7, so anyone can even ask questions, or you can share your 1 hour experience like Dinesh ji has said, and others can also write down. Sarita, you can read it. Till then, till people ask questions, you can read down. So there are 2 things. If you want to ask questions, ask questions. If you want to, and I have been in business till 1997. I left the business in 97. It was a multi-crore business to give my life to the world. My wife yet runs the business. She's manufacturer of the baguette brand bags. So we apply all this in our life, and we just invite all of you. So last chance for anyone to join in the game for 21 days. Yes, Sarita.
Manoj, earlier somebody had asked regarding time management. No, they have a challenge with time management.
Yeah. For time management, we have another program called, well, we have a program called the Success Program, and that issue or that particular aspect we are dealing in that. Time management is very, very easy. Everyone has 24 hours, but how do you manage those 24 hours is an art, but very simple art. It's not a difficult one. You just have to do that program and you get it. That's very, very simple. Everything is extremely simple in our case.
Sir, earlier someone had asked, what about being guided by religious upbringings and values?
What about?
Being guided by religious upbringing and values.
Definitely it has an impact. Definitely it has an impact on us. So uh, however we have been brought up, okay, however we have been brought up, it basically becomes our belief systems.
Okay, we have a question. If responses to our actions are not same affection as we give. Yes, Manoj. Yes, Manoj, we have a question.
Yes, can you just repeat the question?
Yes, Manoj, it is if responses to our actions are not same affection as we give. He means to say the affection I give, I'm not getting the same response.
I am not understanding the question actually. You explain if you
Manoj,
understood.
maybe the question is, he's not receiving the same affection as he is giving to that other person. So if he's not getting the same response, what to do?
Uh-huh. So like I said, you may be loving the person a lot. He or she may not be loving you the way or responding to you the way you want to, which is a common thing, nothing new on it. It happens with me also. It happens with everyone. But the practice of gratitude will bring about the change. The practice of thanking the person will bring about the change. If you ask me why and how, well, That's why we are asking you to play the game of 21 days. All these programs are there online. We will be sending you the invites. Every day you will get 3 to 4 messages. The invite for today, the link for today, the invite for tomorrow. In a week, we have about 5 workshops. So every day when you get this, you can enter and you will get deeper and deeper, and you will meet the family. Hundreds of people come in all the programs. You will meet those people and you can ask them, and they will also. Basically, we are just inviting you to a big family. It's called the SSY family, a family of people who vibrate in high energy, a people who care for each other, a people who want to give themselves to each other. And that is what we are here to serve. So we are here for a service. That's all.
Yes, yes,
And
yes. Manoj, one more question. Actually, the answer is there. And
Ashita, I wanted to ask that can they unmute and speak, or they cannot speak? They can only.
No, they are muted by default, so they can write on the chat box whatever question they have.
okay. Manoj, one more question. Rather, it is answer also is there in this question. Is it attachment with detachment and detachment with attachment that we have to practice?
Yes, Dinesh, you got it right. You got it right. It's a very nicely you have put in. So you got the answer right, and that's the whole life practice is that only. The whole life practice is about how to be, how to let go, and how to be all the time detached. At the same time, feel the connection very deeply. So that is what life is. So I'm sure you're a little deep person who's got written this. Okay, Dinesh, nice.
Yes.
You do one of the joy shops, maybe this weekend you can do. We have one on Sunday, which we'll send you the invite. It's called You Are Your Beliefs. And we have one on Saturday, which is called Letting Go. So all these workshops are there. Just come and listen. Yeah.
Right. You were
So
sharing on gratitude, Manojji. I'll share one. Yesterday, I had a call with one nurturing person whom we nurture, right? So he said he had a third heart attack, and the doctor told him there's a clot and he had to get it operated. So morning 8 o'clock was his operation scheduled. He said I started my gratitude only the 4 mantras which I knew from 5 o'clock in the morning. He said. So 5 o'clock I started with my gratitude and everything. 8 o'clock I'm on the table. Again the diagnosis happened, and he said there was no blockage. I survived my third heart attack. I asked him to share a video also.
yeah. Please do
So
share these videos. They're very important videos.
yes, yes,
And magic happens. The magic
yes.
of
So
gratitude. One can't believe, but gratitude has its own incredible. So that's what we are teaching. But how do you apply it? And it's not one
yeah.
time. We need to apply it every day, 24/7. Ashita, you remember? So I thank I thank all of you who have given your names, and we will make the group maybe today also, maybe tomorrow. But by today or tomorrow, we'll make the groups. Okay. Thank you so much.